Hashtag Fufu challenge.
Okay.
What?
The way you were
You're not excited about it, are you?
Mike likes fufu.
Don't worry, Mike.
I do.
Every time Mike is not excited about a topic, a child loses a balloon somewhere in the world.
Fufu is almost my swallow of choice.
What?
Yes, now the smoothness,
Really?
the density. When you look at the propensity of the molecules within fufu.
They're waving their hands behind the camera. Is it
So but really,
Please.
Eba, except Eba is well made, it can actually the friction when it's going down your throat is a problem.
I agree with you. But tell you what, yeah, the truth is this here. First of all, let's explain what the Fufu challenge is. The Fufu challenge, I don't know if you've seen it on social media. It's all the rave right now. Everybody's talking about how smooth Fufu is in Nigerian dishes. Nigerian dishes have become a big deal outside the country, and everybody's trying it, and it's become a challenge. But I don't know how you feel about it. To me, it's the ordinary food now. What's so special?
You
Why
know,
are they so
something,
excited?
2021, part of my 2021 resolution was to avoid fufu.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
So last year, I indulged too much in fufu. So much so that every afternoon, I would either eat fufu with bitter leaf and pepper soup, or fufu with, this draw soup melange and pepper soup. And it became a regular thing. Until I started feeling myself tickling in some parts of my body I didn't understand.
The parts you want.
I felt
Why the choice for fufu anyway?
so it was because for me, fufu is more filling.
Is it? Isn't it
Yes.
too heavy?
No, I
haven't
wasn't
had
thinking
fufu
of the
in
heaviness.
5 years.
I was thinking of the fact that it was filling. Like you buy a plate of food and you pay a certain amount, but when you buy the fufu version of that food, you'll be able to go for a few more hours. That was
my
actually
swallow
my
of choice
reason.
is actually amala. I
Okay.
haven't had eba in 10 years. Haven't had fufu in 5 years. It's I prefer amala. But
No, I love
my
eba.
big question
I love
regarding
eba.
fufu now and any swallow generally is, do you chew it or do you just swallow it?
No,
Do
it
you
depends
swallow?
on you. So it's just like people that eat pounded yam. A lot of people that take pounded yam, they chew it as well as they swallow.
Huh.
But fufu is more fufu is swallow.
These
to
foreign
really
guys
swallow.
are chewing it. That's my point. They
It's-
just dip. They're not even packing. You're supposed to make an indentation and then scoop your soup. And
They needed
swallow
to
it.
have proper lessons.
But they just
They didn't
dipping
come for
and-
it. So there's an art to eating.
There's an art and you
Do you
guys
understand?
don't get it.
So there's an art. So there are three different
Say
types
big.
of people. There's the
I don't know what
the-
that was, but
those ones that will take big balls and
Okay.
then they'll start squeezing it one by one. They'll put everything in their mouth. Then there's the small scoop, take the soup. And there's our category.
that's making
We take
indentations.
tiny swallow, plenty soup.
No, but that's what I do as well.
I cannot imagine eating more swallow than soup.
Yeah.
So most times I end up eating enough for 3 people.
But do you
It
chew or
depends,
do you
it depends on
swallow?
how the soup comes out. If the soup is not one that gingers me, man, you find out that. But if you have to eat, you take the swallow more. But yeah, like you mentioned, there's some people that would even take the swallow first and then take the soup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where?
I have
Yeah.
seen things.
I've seen
No.
people, yeah.
How? How
Yeah,
does it?
especially pounded yam.
Okay, I can understand for pounded yam because that's yam
Yam.
anyway.
But
Okay.
some people even do with eba.
I
was watching.
I don't want to make any enemies, but I can't stand it back.
There was a Mr. Bean episode I was watching where he was trying to take coffee and everything, and I don't know what happened, but he took hot water and put coffee.
Mr. Big is not okay. And we all know.
And then started shaking
makes
the stomach.
It's the same result at the
But
end.
you- know something
but
it-
you
yeah.
know, like you mentioned about people not eating it well, just like if you were given a chopstick now. You're going to
Exactly.
have a
You
problem.
would. Yeah.
That's arguable. I actually can use
Okay, yes,
chopsticks.
it's
Yeah,
about
but most people,
the
for the
average
first time,
person
you
is going to
probably
have a
couldn't.
problem.
Perhaps.
But you cannot do it as well as them. They will definitely still
not.
have something to teach you.
Yeah.
Not
Definitely,
maybe. They
definitely.
will still have something to teach you.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
That's true.
Perhaps.
So
So, they
that's
will
the
still.
same thing with the art of eating swallow.
I mean, think
like-
about how you use chopstick to eat rice.
And then there's something many people don't know. Okay, see one of the fufu challenge is actually using
That's
cutlery.
a soup.
Yeah.
That's soup.
What
Yeah.
soup
The
is he?
fufu. It's a fufu.
Okay. What's he got in there?
I'm not
Is that
sure.
fish?
It looks
Okay, I think
like
that's
fish.
That's fish. Okay. So when is he going to
Okay.
take the fufu now? Let's see what
We are
he's go-
waiting.
Is that insult?
Uncle, we are
Sorry,
spoiled the soup now.
You spilled on that one. Too
No, he
bad.
hasn't failed,
How
Sha. There are
did he
some people
fail?
that still put salt on their food. So.
Yes, now.
What does he
Well-
need a spoon for?
No, but do you know, okay, so I struggle. I didn't start using my hands to eat swallow again until like last year. When I was younger, I had an accident.
Okay.
So I had POP on my right.
So you learned to use.
So
a
I
spoon
learned
or
to
a
use
fork.
spoon and, you know, and then even my left hand. That's why sometimes I can use my left hand for some other things. And so in that process of learning that, for a long time, I could not use my hand to eat. I would always use cutlery, swallow everything. So.
Wow, you're married to a lucky man. She can use both hands. So, tell you what.
Oh, God. This guy.
We've got more coming up here on the show today. And we're going to carry this onto social media, by the way. So make sure you leave a comment under our post on Twitter. Let us know how you eat your fufu or your eba or your swallow. Generally, do you chew it or do you swallow it? That's the question that we're asking today. And
Hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. Let's not forget. At TVC Connect, hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. Okay, so we take this break.
Yes, indeed. We'll be right back.